Yo guys, how you all doing today? It's Murray Minter 75. Kinda need to talk about it, don't we? So guys, as I said in the intro there, we kinda need to speak about that. I'm really trying my hardest not to swear at this. But that abomination that has just happened at Hampden, we need to talk about it because it was an absolute disgrace today. First off, I apologise for the bleak background behind me. Unfortunately, this is kind of what filming's became for me. This is why I haven't been uploading recently, because unfortunately my recording space has now become my daughter's bedroom, and we're basically trying to get the room up to code as possible. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm reduced to just now, but we may do. See, I really wasn't going to do a video today. I really wasn't going to do it because I didn't know how the game was going to go. Obviously now, knowing what I know, I'm glad that I am doing this because I need a vent. There's no getting away from it. Where to fucking start with that game? I'm honestly, I am disgusted to be a Hibs supporter right now. Absolutely disgusted to be a Hibs supporter. And people can come at me and go, oh well, that's fine, didn't he come back and everything like that. And you know, that's fine, you'd be well within your rights to say that to me, because chances are if it was roles reversed, I would probably say the same thing. But there's nobody who's got to try and tell me that performance is defensible. There is no danger you can sit there and say to me that anybody is going to defend that performance. And if you are trying to defend that performance, you shouldn't be going to football matches. It's as simple as that. Either that or you're taking the piss, as far as I'm concerned. I think, honestly, the way that... I can't even really say anything about the way we set up, because to begin with, in that first half, before we went a goal down, I actually didn't think we were playing that badly. We should have been about at least 2-3 goals up before St Johnstone scored their first goal. Right? And again, I'm not trying to big Hibs up. That is just fact. Murphy had 2 great chances. Irvin had 2 great chances. Hanlon had a great chance. And, you know, just to me, you know, there was chances there. We should have been at least 2 or 3-0 up before St Johnstone got their opening goal. I mean, every goal they scored today was disgusting, from a Hibs point of view. Ryan Porteous really has let himself down today, because he, in my opinion, was at fault for both the first 2 goals, because he's lost his man for the first goal. He's lost that Jason Kerr, who's just jumped above him and said thanks very much. He's lost his man again. That, I think it was at Rooney. I didn't care who scored the second goal. I didn't really care, to be honest. But he's lost his man again. He's jumped and said thanks very much. The only player that I felt sorry for today, I felt sorry for 2 players today. I felt sorry for Marciano, because there was nothing Rocky could have done with any of the goals. He essentially done nothing today, bar picked the ball at his net 3 times. He was blameless for any of the goals, as far as I'm concerned. And I felt sorry for Scott Allen, because he's rushed back to be in that fucking team. And that's the performance we put on. That was the best thing about the day. Honestly, that was the best thing about the day. Being 3-0 down and seeing Scott Allen coming on the pitch. That was the best thing about the day. Honestly, I'm sick fed up. I'm being honest, I'm sick fed up of this football club right now. I didn't understand what goes on behind the scenes at Hibs. I just didn't understand it. That was I think I heard somebody say that was our 8th semi-final in 6 years, I want to say. I could be totally wrong on that stat, But there's no denying we've been to a lot of semi-finals recently, and in that time we won one trophy, which was obviously the Scottish Cup. We are perennial losers. There is something rotten at the core at Hibernian Football Club. Something rotten. This mentality that we've got now is disgusting. We are honestly, I didn't mind playing teams off the park. I like to see teams have a wee bit of swagger. But when the fucking nitty gritty happens, that's when teams need to stand up and be counted. We didn't do that. We fucking cower. We are cowards. We are fucking cowards. There is no ifs or buts about it. We are fucking cowards. And that's gone on my whole lifetime. That's gone on my dad's fucking lifetime as well. Anybody who I've kent who follows Hibs, that is the kind of stuff that we have to deal with. And the thing that really pisses me off about that is, it's the Hibs way. If that's the Hibs way, we should be fucking changing it. I didn't want to be a fucking perennial loser. I didn't want to fucking turn up at semi-finals and get fucking beat. I didn't want to turn up at finals and get beat. Get what I mean? It's alright fucking playing teams off the park, but if we're not beating them, what's the fucking point? What's the point in fucking sitting there and trying to actually... And I mean, but listen, I love trying to enjoy football. I love to see teams playing attacking football, right? But unfortunately, again, when the nitty gritty happens and when it's fucking down to brass tacks, nobody stands up for us. It was evident today. When we went 2-0 down, everybody in that team, he went down. There was nobody there, nobody there to see, just to fucking get a huddy people and fucking tell them, get the sleeves rolled up, let's go. None of that. It was almost like we were happy to accept being 2-0 down. I'm sorry, that is outrageous. It's fucking terrible. The fact that is how we operate. I'm sorry, and I'm going to go, maybe this is just me being really raw here, but I'm going to throw it out there. I think Jack Ross needs emptied. I think he needs emptied. And listen, I've said it, and I know maybe I'm sounding a bit contradictory here. Maybe I am sounding a bit contradictory. I hate being negative towards managers. I hate being negative towards players. That's not a supporter's job, but you cannot defend the indefensible. His record in big games is fucking woeful, at best. We didn't turn up in big games. As I say, we're happy to be fucking bullied off the ball. That's not on. It's not fucking good enough. Get what I mean? I didn't understand this whole thing. I mean, like, and again, I'm going to sound really fucking harsh here, but there's players there, in my opinion, that shouldn't be there. It's a waste of a wage. Players, and I'm going to say this, I'm sorry, but I think the likes of Paul Hanlon needs to move on. I'm sorry. The guy, a Hibs legend for winning the Scottish Cup. No ifs or buts about it. The guy's a Hibs legend for winning the Scottish Cup. But he's a fucking bottle merchant. Right? Again, we'll take the back four of that day for the Scottish Cup final. Lewis Stevenson, Darren McGregor, Paul Hanlon, David Gray. To me, all four of them need to move on. Right? I'm sorry. I didn't want to sound like I'm being horrible or nasty towards them because they're all fucking really stand-up guys off the park. I'm not saying they aren't, but there's no room in football for sentimentality. You have to fucking chop and change your team to fucking move on and carry on improving. We're not improving right now. We are stagnating. That is what we are doing effectively. We are stagnating. We are not going forward. And before people sit there and go, but we're fourth in the league. Aye, we're fourth in the league, that's fine. But at the same time, we had an opportunity to fucking go to a National Cup final and another big match, and we bottled it. We bottled it. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Hibs are perennial losers. And again, by all means, come at me, say you're being negative and everything like that, because it's your right to say that. I haven't got an issue with that. But I'm not going to sit there and be a happy clapper and say everything's fucking absolutely ideal and Hibs are brilliant and that. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I can't sit there and say everything's fucking hunky-dory when it's clearly not. Well, fuck, I'm not a happy clapper, but I know there's plenty of people out there that are going to be like that. It's just fucking, honestly, man, it is fucking unbelievable that, again, we have come to a big game, a semi-final, and we fucking bottled it. We were more than happy to just fucking roll over or fucking bend over and let fucking St Johnstone have their fucking way. It's fucking unbelievable, man. And I'm sorry, if it were me and if I'm Jack Ross, there's the fucking resignation. I'm done. I mean, seriously, man, he needs emptied. And because this is a difference here, and I'm going to say this, right? The difference between fucking a manager, say for example, like fucking Jack Ross has been backed big time in the last couple of transfer windows. Who he's wanted to bring in, Hibs have brought in. Going through a global pandemic and paying a 6-figure fee for Kevin Nisbet. You're not going to try and tell me that he's not been backed. He has been backed, right? Financially, he has been backed. It is not working. It is not working. Be that the player's fault, his fault, whatever. But unfortunately, in this day and age, the buck stops with the manager. We know that. In my opinion, I think he needs emptied. Right? Who then comes in? I don't know. Ron Gordon. Sorry, that's my phone gone off. Ron Gordon, how ambitious are you? Who do you then want to take over? That's a question I'll leave to the floor. But seriously, I'm fearful. I am fearful for the second half of the season. We're playing Rangers next at Easter Road. They'll hammer us. They will hammer us. Right? Or we'll do what Hibs usually do. We'll put in a good performance against them, maybe draw or maybe get beat. Or on the off chance we might just scrape a win and everybody will be happy again. We've beat Rangers, it's fine. This is the kind of shit that I can't deal with at Hibs. I can't fucking cope with it. I'm not going to sit there and say I expect the world because I'm a realist. Right? But what I do expect is when it comes to a big game, don't fucking bottle it. Leave everything out there on the pitch. Honestly, if I was any manager, I would be saying that. Leave everything out on the park. Leave everything out on the park. Didn't come back into the dressing room at full time and go, I could have done better. I should have done this. I should have done that. Come in and go, there was nothing I could have done. Because I guarantee you, if every single fucking player had that kind of mentality, we wouldn't be fucking losing cup semi-finals and cup finals. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there because honestly, this is why I wanted to record tomorrow when, I'd had a chance to calm down. Because I'm not calming down none at all. I am just fucking sounding like a fucking loony right now. I'm sorry for swearing as much as what I have been. I'm really, really sorry. But this is unfortunately what following Hibs does to you. Right? So I'm going to leave it there. By all means, at the end of the day, slap a comment in the comment section below. Let me know your reactions to the game. If you want Jack Ross to carry on as Hibs boss, by all means, tell me your reasonings why. Is it something, is there something made to the court of Hibs that's causing all these problems? By all means, let me know. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and click bell notifications and that'll let you know when I upload. But that being said, please enjoy the rest of your weekend as much as you possibly can. And I'll just see you when I see you, okay? Cheerio, folks.